Hi guys, welcome back. This is episode 3 of Road TMD. I just want to say a massive thank you to the people that have subscribed. Since that last video, I've gained like 100 subscribers, which is absolutely phenomenal. I've also, on the last video, I think it's up to 2.3 thousand people have watched it. 2,300 people have watched it, and that is absolutely amazing. I normally get like 100 views, 200 views on the last couple of videos, so truly from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Honest to God, waking up and seeing that many people have watched the video was inspiring, and it just makes me want to continue to create more videos for you guys. So I just wanted to say thank you for that. But anyway, we're going to crack straight on. I want to get the track down and laid. So my aim is in this video is to get the rest of the cork down. Screws a bit of a mess. I had some of my stock out on our club layout at Darlington's expedition show over at Hyington over the weekend, so I took some of the stock out that I didn't need from a box. I just got it on there. But anyway, all of this section here, I want to get corked up. I've got some cork sheet in, I've got a little bit down there, so I want to get that down. Then the track down, as well as the track soldered with dropper wires, and then hopefully by the end of this video might be able to get a train running maybe on some of the track, but depends how far we get. I want to smash it out this weekend, get all the track laid, cork laid, and like I say, if I get a chance to wire up, it shouldn't take ages to wire up really. Then we'll go from there. But yeah, let's keep watching. So I'm going to get the cork down now, and we'll go from there. Right, so that's some of the cork down. Just need to put some weights on it, whatever you've got really, when it comes to just weighting stuff down. It's just to keep it firm down, so when the Copytex glues, it doesn't like rise up or bubble or anything like that underneath. I've tried a little bit of a different method, because on this section here I know the track all over it. I actually cut out bits and bobs, glued it down, and then track on top. Where this one, I've just put big bits of cork down, and I tried this at the club and it did work. Where when you put it down in big sheets, put the track down, glue the track down wherever you want it, and then afterwards come round with a Stanley knife, cut a wire, and then use I use a metal rule, and it just prizes up the bit that you don't want. And I think that's a better way of doing it, instead of trying to mess about and get like the perfect cut, because sometimes this cork's not the best to cut, especially with the one I've got. I think it's 2mm. It does tear easily, so yeah, that's the method I'm going to go for. We'll see how that goes. But next job is, while this dries, get on with all this track that I've lifted and solder some wires underneath. So yeah, keep watching. Right guys, that's the cork now laid down. As you can see there, it fills up most of it. There's a little few bits like up there and along this edge, and this little section here that I need to add a few more bits of cork. That won't take much doing. I also put this bit down here. I don't know if you quite see, it's quite dark down here. But this section here, that's all in. The track's not laid yet, but that's in. And then I was just messing around with this track section here. I don't know whether to put another point in here for a bit of a run round loop, and then this piece of track here and this one here go into the depot. I'm not sure yet, or whether to have this is like a 2-lane refueling point, then sort of 2 seconds. have that as the is sort of the depot, and then just have this piece as like a siding for, I don't know, maybe some sort of network rail 08 or something, like I was gonna, something a bit like that. Not sure yet. I don't want to overload it with track, because like, yeah, you'll get your play value out of it, but sometimes I just feel like, well, for me anyway, everyone's different, but for me it looks a bit too unrealistic when it's just track everywhere. So we'll see how we get on with that. But now for the next one is I need to start doing some dropper wires and soldering up. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put all that stock down there back in that box and take that to the garage for the other layout. And while I'm down there, I'll get my soldering iron and some of my wires, and we'll start soldering some wires on the track. So the next point, once that's done, I can then start gluing the track down when I'm happy where it is. And also, I'll show you this section here. This was just a test piece, but these are actually the DCC Concepts copper sleepers, because there's going to be a break. You can just see the break in there. So what I'll do there is I'll drill 2 little small holes either side of each sleeper to put pins in, and then I'll solder the tracks to them sleepers. You don't need 4, you can just do 1 on either side, but for the amount of track that I'm cutting in the pack that I've got, I just thought 2 either side would just give it a bit more of a solid feel, where I definitely know it's not going to move when transporting things. So I've gone with 2 either side. You can just use 1 either side, that's not a problem. But yeah, we'll go from there. The good thing about this already is, I don't know if you can see there, but I've already soldered the points, so they're all good to go. I don't need to pull them back out. This track and this track here, the concrete sleepers, I'm going to solder on the outsides of the track because they're already glued down, and then every other bit of track I will be soldering underneath, because after having to think about it, soldered underneath, you're definitely not going to see it. I mean, the way I'm going to have these 2 concrete sleeper tracks here soldered, probably not going to see it anyway, and I'll show you what that will look like when it's done. But I just thought I'm just going to do it underneath. Why not? So yeah, we've got that to do, so I'm going to get cracking and getting all that stock back in this box, and then after that we will start soldering. So yeah, keep watching. So guys, I've now put all that stock away back in the boxes under there temporarily, and I've actually done a little bit of soldering. I've got a few of these tracks now soldered, a few of these ones, this one, that one, I believe that one down there, but I've now run out of wire, like dropper wire cable. So I'm gonna, in the next episode, I want to go through how I solder points, etc., how I get my electro fog points ready for putting onto the baseboard. So I'm going to do all that in the next video. But yeah, it's starting to get there now. I reckon the next episode we'll have all the soldering done, and then I can start soldering in the copper sleepers, which that means then I can cut the track and flip the board, so I can start working on the underneath point motors, etc., and then it leaves it to the fun stuff. Now, as you can see, I've had a little bit of a move around. I don't know if people have noticed what I've done, but here was a point which I've took out, because after thinking about it, it's a waste of a point. It's a cost of an extra point motor, and for what? Basically just a little offshoot of track that I don't know what I was going to do with, and the only reason I kept it is because I didn't really want to take track up. But I went, no, I'm gonna rip up that piece of track and take the point out, because like I say, you start adding up how much everything costs. The points like £18, plus then you're talking 20 odd pound for one of the IP digital point motors that I use from DCC Concepts. It's a lot of money just to throw away, and I'd rather buy one of these beauties, which is what I've just got from my local shop, model shop, Peter's Spares. There was a little bit of a discount on them, so I decided to get one of these. I do want to get two. That's gonna can't even speak there. I want two of these to run with my nuclear flask wagons. So it's the DRS Mark IIs. This is the second open. I have no idea if these are the ones that actually run with the nuclear flask wagons. Stuff like that doesn't really bother me too much in regards to running numbers, etc. But yeah, I want to get another one, but the budget wouldn't let me when I was there the other day. So yeah, I got that, and I've got a few other things on the bench that I'll go through in a second. But that was the first point that I took out. I've also taken out a point that was here, and it sort of was going that way, and I think I mentioned in one of the previous clips, or maybe the previous video, that I was going to have a class 08 sitting there. But after thinking about it, I was like, again, bit of a waste of money, and I've sort of reworked how I'm going to have the track. So as you can see there, I've used some Skill Model Scenery concrete 2-lane concrete kit, 2-lane concrete kit packs. So I have used one for there, and I've actually now got this track and this track coming together with a little bit of a fuel stop there in the centre. And then when I go around to the back, one of the tracks actually comes out and sort of is going to stop where that track is. And I think I'm going to have a crane there. I quite like the idea of like having some sort of like truck that's bringing sort of like a loco in or something that can sort of pull up underneath, and then there's going to be a crane that would pick it up and drop it on the track. So that's my thought process behind there. I've also got another side in there for a servicing depot, and I think I'm going to put another fueling point there, but I'm unsure yet. I'll see what happens, because I sort of want that. I sort of still want to run my Northern Line DMUs, and that gives me an excuse to at least run them into this section for like a little bit of servicing and sort of refueling point. So that's my thought there. Now this track that used to go into the 2-lane engine shed, this one here, this is going to be sort of where I'm going to sit some of my network rail stock. I'm not sure if I want to run it all the way down. I haven't decided yet. Maybe. But I've got like, you know, the MPVs, one of the Bachmann MPVs and network rail. I've got a few other locos as well. So I'd quite like the idea of something sitting in there and being able to take that in and out. So that's my thought there. And then here, I can't remember what I had here. I think it was just a long siding, but what I'm debating, I'm not 100% set, but have this single road engine shed here for DRS again. It's going to be a DRS engine shed, because as that line that goes all the way up the top, that's going to be sort of like a nuclear flask wagon storage section. I quite like the idea of this engine shed holding like a class 68 loco in there for pulling the DRS, not the DRS, the nuclear flask wagons. So that's my thought behind that. As for this wash plant, now I don't think it's going to stay there, because I've just put it there to it. I've just put it there for now, and I'm not 100% where I'm going to put it yet, but we'll figure that out. maybe in the next video or whenever. I definitely want to use it because I love it and it's pretty cool, but it's one of them things where I don't want to put it on a line that's going to get used quite a lot, because I feel like I've not done my research, but I feel like it's not one of them things locos would drive through just to get to another point. It's sort of one of them things where it's going to get put somewhere out the way, so I'm not sure. We'll have a look on that. So the next thing, this section here, that's the missing point that I also went to Peter's Spares to get, and I have got that. That's just over by my workbench, and I just need to wire that and then we can drop that in. So yeah, things are moving smoothly. Before I go on to things that I haven't moved so smoothly, and should I say that workbench collapsing, I'll just go on a couple of other things. I'll just come over here. Now, I bought this from Peter's Spares as well. It's a track cleaning kit. That's wrong. It's a LOCO wheel cleaner. I've never used it, don't know anything about it. It was 26 quid. So I'm going to give this a go, and I'll give like a little review on it in the next video, see what it's like. Because I noticed when I was at my local club expedition this year, when I took a few locos, they were not performing great. Mainly my Tornado from Bachmann was stopping quite a lot, and when I spoke to a more experienced club member, he said it's probably your wheels. Have you ever cleaned your wheels before on your locos? And I was like, no. So yeah, rookie error there, but we're learning every day, aren't we, as modelers? But yeah, I've got that to try. I've also bought these. Now, I did ask for wheel cleaner solution, and if anyone's got any advice or any sort of links, please put them down below. Comment what you think the best solution is for wheel cleaning, because I did ask for wheel cleaner, and when I got home I realised I've got 2 track cleaning solutions. So I think they give me this for the wheel cleaner solution, but it says track. So if anyone knows whether or not I can use this on wheels, please do drop a comment down below and let me know. And we'll see. But I'll like I say, I'm not going to use this until one of you guys tell me that it's good, or I'm going to have a little look on I was going to say Facebook then, but like YouTube and Google and stuff. As for the next thing, I got this Track Magic as well. It pretty much does exactly what it says on it. It cleans your track. And one of my mates from the club said that this can be a bit tricky in terms of it can sort of unglue the glue when you got ballast down if you put too much on. So he said be careful. So I don't know if anyone else has had them issues, please do let me know, because fortunately at the minute, as you can see, I haven't got any ballast down, so it'll be a while before I put it, so I can use it up until then. But like you say, if people else out there have had that issue where you've used it and it sort of deglued the ballast, then please do let me know. So yeah, they were the things that I got, as well as like I say, the DRS coach there, and then obviously the left-hand electrofug point. So I wasn't going to show this, and I'm a little bit embarrassed, but like I say, I had this makeshift desk set up, workbench, whatever you want to call it, and unfortunately it collapsed. Not sure how. This wood just sort of went like that. I was nowhere near it. Maybe a ghost, I don't know. But in the process, and I'm absolutely devastated about this, this happened. I don't know if anyone can tell if there's something missing there. Maybe if I flip it to the other side. So yeah, I've accidentally destroyed my brand new Akira Scale Class 37. I've got a little bit of the chain come off there, a few cosmetics. I mean, fortunately, there's no damage to the actual, apart from, like I say, the frameworks. I've got the other frameworks here. A couple of the snow plows have fallen off, where I had installed one on there and then round the other side. But apart from that, the actual bodywork, I don't know if you can tell on screen, not a mark on it. Or is that a mark there and I've just not clicked on? Is that a mark? No, but that is glue on there, I think. Wait, I know it's missing. So we've actually, I've just realised as I'm filming this that the grill's missing on the bottom. And I didn't realise that up until now. So I'm going to have to try and find that. But yeah, other than that, the sound's broke. Now I've took it off, I've had a look. Inside looks fine, but I'm not mastering electronics. Well, electronics in this anyway. So I've got a guy, Richard from Akira Scale. He's managed to get it booked in for me for someone to have a look at it. So yeah, big thanks to Richard. He's been inspiring. Can I say inspiring? He'll probably love this. I sound like such a fanboy, but he sort of pushed me towards doing these videos. I haven't met him yet, but I'm hoping to meet him at Wally when I go. And yeah, I support his channel. I'm one of his patrons. I've watched all his videos from the beginning. Pretty much from, well, yeah, literally his first video. I do remember his first video. But yeah, he's got someone that's going to take a look at it for me, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm just hope everyone is enjoying the videos. Like I say, it was crazy how much people watched the last video. It made me just want to continue. Now, it's weird, but as a secondary job, I'm a videographer, and as much as I'd love to get out all the camera equipment and film it to the best of my abilities, it sort of takes it away from actually doing the hobby, like getting everything out, setting up lighting, etc. So I want your guys' perspective from watching the videos. Are you enjoying the videos? The video quality okay? Is the sound okay? Because like I say, I enjoy making videos. I enjoy doing the modelling side of it, of course. So I want your guys' opinion on the videos, because you guys are watching it. I'm hoping you're enjoying them, and it's sort of watching me as I progress as a newbie in the hobby, in terms of like modelling and other things, wiring, etc. It's all new to me. Although I did do it as a kid, and then there was a lot of years through my teens that I just didn't look at model railways, and I only sort of got back into it after COVID. I haven't really done much with it. This is the first proper layout that I'm building, so yeah, it's new to me. But like you say, I've watched New Junction. Everide Junction is another massive YouTuber that I've watched from the beginning. Charlie from Chodder Madder Railways, he's another guy that I watch, as well as not so much watching layout building, but Sam's Trains is another one as well. And that's to name a few. But yeah, just let me know how the videos are for people. If anyone's got any tips or anything that I should change or do better, then please let me know. In terms of coming to the future, I'm going to be doing more updates on the other layout, which the video won't have come out yet, but I am in the process of filming that. I'm just waiting for some room in the garage to be able to get back in again. I'm just waiting for a friend to move into his house, and then my garage will be empty again. And the review videos are coming as well. I was going to review the Akira Scale 37, but that is now out the window. So I'm thinking I'm going to review maybe the Class 92, or I have got the Hornby celebrating 100, celebrating 100 years of Flying Scotsman model in the Era 11, so the latest livery that it's been painted. So if people would like me to review that, then please do comment down below. I'll sure to do that as the next video. But I'm waffling on now, and half of you have probably switched off. But if you are still switched on, honest to God, thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching. It really does make me smile as such when I see the views that people have been watching the video. So yeah, so that is me, and I hope you have a good rest of the week, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.